Hello everyone, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru coming at you with a new video, this time on physical media. I know it's been a while since I've made a video on the topic. I am currently still a connoisseur of discs. It's just been a while since I've gotten any in this new year, 2025. I believe there is a previous video on previous haul I did this January. This should be final video for Physical Media Haul of January. Going into February, got new titles coming out, a lot more new 4Ks coming out, which is very exciting to see. Um, some things are being released that have never been released on 4K before. So interesting stuff to dive into. I'm of course going to show off my catalog I have here and then just go over a little bit of highlighted news. Um, so without further ado, let's get into it. So my first disc I'll have shown off in the hall is on Netflix currently. You guys can check it out at home. I've got the Kevin Costner Horizon Saga. This is, of course, part one. I'm not sure if they're going to do many more of these films. I know it was originally pitched as a trilogy, um, but given that it did not do too well in the current theaters, I'm not exactly sure when they're going to plan on releasing the sequels. If Warner Brothers is going to, in fact, plan on selling them off to other studios potentially for a release. I know Kevin Costner is directing this first one. I've yet to see it, but given the whole story with him having to leave Yellowstone and all of that, it makes sense given that he is a big fan of the Western genre for him to go on and do his own films. So I'm glad that I picked this up. Going on into my second pickup of the haul. Only got a few discs this time, so it's going to be a bit shorter of a video, but then I'll go into some movie news. We've got Dennis Quaid in Reagan. I've been wanting to see this since I heard it came out last year in 2024. So I'm glad I got to pick this up. I've yet to check this one out as well. Historical, both of these historical films. So starting off the year pretty strong with these movies. I know this did get nominated for the Razzies for some reason for being one of the worst films of 2024, which I thought kind of gave it a little bit of a little harsh criticism, but interesting take on that. And then, of course, last but not least, I've got a comic book film. This I've been waiting to dive into for the channel. I've been waiting for the physical media release of this, but we of course have Venom Last Dance. Um, really excited to check this out. I've heard all good things, even though a lot of people have also talked about how they've had some speculative, diverse opinions on the movie. I really want to check it out and get my first opinion on it. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, best of the trilogy," and I really liked the first Venom movie. The second one was not so good. Let There Be Carnage, but this last one, I'm really hoping that they can bring it on home with Last Dance. Um, Whole tons of special features and all kinds of behind the scenes bloopers in this, so that's really cool to see. But that's my current haul for this week. Um, Let me go into some movie news real quick. I'll just start off with going into some of the biggest selling 4Ks. So let me just type up real here. I'm just going to go to my first site that I'm looking at right now. We've got Blu-ray.com, Shout Factory, Deep Discount. It's going to go to Blu-ray.com. Look at cheap 4Ks. Okay, so they have on the list, we've got the Middle Earth box set, which includes all of the Lord of the Rings and all of the Hobbit films, which is a 6-box set, $205 for 4K box set. We've got Anora being released, $40. Um, we've got the Trick or Treat Ultimate Collection box set, $29. Yeah, not too bad for these. We've got the Twin Peaks A to Z, from Z to A actually, documentary. That might be something interesting to check out given the passing of David Lynch. We've also got Terrifier 3, of course. Then we've also got Forbidden Planet being remastered in 4K, $33. Not too bad. We got the entire first season of Last of Us on 4K. We are getting the Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 remastered, 4K. Panic Room remastered in 4K for the first time. Dante's Peak remastered for the first time in 4K. It's only $30. Really good deal on these 4Ks. Sea of Love got first time 4K. Jackie Brown, first time 4K. A whole lot more coming. We got Conan the Barbarian, which was a big one that came out last year. No Country for Old Men is getting released. Criterion release, 4K. The rest look like pretty much the same stuff we've been seeing. I mean, we've also got Reindeer Games coming out in 4K, which I like that. Daylight coming out in 4K. Warriors. Deep Blue Sea finally coming out in 4K. Point Break. It's just a whole ton of films finally being released, remastered. Galaxy of Terror, 4K. Original RoboCop, 4K. All these films. So it's going to be a stacked year, guys. Keep your eyes out for all these coming down the line. I'm sure we're going to have more news to talk about. But yeah, we've got a whole lot going on into. That was just Blu-ray.com. Let's see. They have most. Let's see, trending. What's the last updated cast? Okay. 4K is bought in the month of January. It's looking like we've got a list. Okay. So currently in this month, January 2025, we've got a list of 6 films that are the most bought 4Ks. Going down the list, we've got number 1 at 7. Then we've got Chinatown at number 2. Once Upon a Time in the West as number 3. Kill Bills, both volume 1 and 2, count as number 4. Then Venom the Last Dance counts as number 5. And The Substance is the number 6 most bought 4K in the month of January. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on all these 4K sales. It's really good to see the industry really booming on all these articles coming out with the propaganda of, the discontinuation of Blu-ray sales, Blu-ray players. A lot of people thinking this is going to be the last dying out age of physical media, but as long as people keep going out and buying, they're going to keep making them. Of course, they are going to increase the price given the niche market that there is. But I really like to see that 6 4Ks made it on the top selling chart for January alone, and they were all pretty good movies. A couple of old films, mostly new. So that's really cool to see. What are your thoughts? Make sure to like, comment down below, subscribe for future videos. Follow me on Instagram at Screen Screen Guru. But until next time, guys, have a good one. Ciao.